Hey everybody, it is the middle of January. Going to give you a quick update on the market. This is going to just give me 2 minutes of your time. I want to show you a couple of interesting things that have changed recently. Starting with days on market, January. Houses are selling. It's taking exactly 60 days. So everything that sold in January is averages 60 days on markets. Small drop from December. We were at 61 days on the market. That was our highest since 2020, right? So then original price, this is interesting because the average sales price in ever since August, September, October, November, December is all in the 420s. It was at 418 in September. Currently, we're at 440,000 for the average sales price of single family homes in the Houston area. We are in the middle of the month, so we would expect that to drop. What is also interesting is this original list price to sales price. So when you are negotiating on the purchase of that property, look at that original list price and consider, even back in September, it's 14% below the original list price. So our properties overpriced. Well, let's look. So, one thing that we have noticed is that there is something to be said about being patient. If you go and look, homes that sell in the first 30 days, they usually sell for a pretty good amount, 441,000. Remember, average 440. In December it was 442. So if it sells in less than 30 days, it's going to sell for above average. Okay, so that's point one. We also know that after day 30, the average sales price begins to go down. However, we're noticing prices are going up after day 61 and up. We do believe most of that has to do with luxury and higher price points do have a tendency to sell for more money, but we do know if you sell your house in the first month, it will sell for above average and it will sell for more than it will if you wait a month. So this right here is active listings, historical. I got new listings, active listings, units sold. So we hit 40,000 active single family homes in May. We dropped right below 40,000 and then we dropped again in December. So this is the third month in a row we have maintained under 40,000 units. We closed 7,325, so closing a little bit better than November. So we're in the middle of January. So pay attention to that. Let's see if we can sell more than 7,000 homes. Then new construction. I have this theory that new construction is going to slow down a bit. We do know with all the high inventory, new construction does play a role in that. Right now, so far in January, we've had 1,451 closings. Only 288 of those were new construction, never owned by somebody else before. So going back 12 months, 32% of all sales have been new construction. And now this month, we're starting off very slow for the new construction world. So be paying attention to that volume. We're at less than a billion in volume. We ended December with over 3 billion in volume. So about average, not a lot changes there. Things do kind of pick up as far as volume goes in the middle of the summer. We know January is typically and historically a slower month. So fun stuff. And then finally, expireds. Expireds were high in December. They always are. I'm going to show you interest rates. We got to talk about interest rates because where were we last week? We were at 6.16 and we just dropped another tenth of a point. Check this out. 6.06. Why is that important? Because we haven't been in the fives. I'll take you back. The last time we were in the fives was more than 3 years ago. The last time we were in the fives for a 30-year firm, conventional financing, was this day, Thursday, September 8th, 2022. So it's been a while, over 3 years. And it looks like we are so close. We're just 6/100ths of a point. That's an emotional number for a lot of people. If we get into the fives, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that prices and sales prices, average sales prices are going to go up? Do you think the days on the market are going to go down? Do you think more buyers are going to get pre-approved? What is going to happen? It looks like construction's slowing down, which I predicted. Looks like sales are starting to increase, even though the days on market are still a little high. Things are starting to pick up a little bit. So I don't have a crystal ball, but if I did, I would say it's always a good time to own real estate. It may be tough to buy real estate right now, but keep an eye on these numbers and keep coming back. Again, my name's Austin from Houston. Thanks for being a part and joining me today, and have a wonderful week. Bye.